Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So in this video I want to go over two of the top teams for Illucia and Endless Difficulty. This season is coming to an end. This is one of the final days basically of Dream On bosses we're going to have before the new season. But what I want to do today is I actually want to benchmark this team from Frosty because the highest score people have hit with this is 77 billion damage, which is really high. And I want to try to get that high with this team. And now as for the charms, it is all going to be on standard charms, Insight on Ludovic, Recovering or Sorcery Charms onto Smokey, Butcher onto Shemira, Arcane onto Sonya, and then Sorcery Charms onto the Twins. And this team doesn't have terrible RNG either, so I think if we do 10 runs, we should be able to get near its maximum potential. But this is kind of crazy because if you guys saw my video yesterday on like pre-Endless Dream Realm on the VN server, Shemira is the top damage dealer currently in the VN server right now, and even when you look at the Endless Difficulty bosses, Shemira is still the top damage dealer, even outperforming Sinbad. But I think the only thing that can, well, actually, technically, there is a higher RNG team, which has a potential of getting a bit higher score than this, maybe by 1 billion damage, but the RNG is really bad. So, like, usually you're not going to end up with a higher score compared to this team, even when doing multiple runs. Either way, the thing that can change next season is a charm quality bonus. We got 73.3 billion damage on a first run, which is not a bad score, but it is also not the perfect RNG. We need to get better RNG than this. Okay, guys, we got it. So 76.2 billion damage. This was on the 4th or 5th run, I believe. And that is basically going to be the potential of this team. So let's take a look at this replay and see what went right. And it's honestly difficult to tell, especially with Illucia. So honestly, I'm not really that happy that Illucia is going to be a boss in the next season. I found that it's a really high RNG boss and kind of annoying to deal with. It is the same for the Thalassa boss. Thalassa is not necessarily annoying with the RNG, but because everyone's charm lineup is like their optimal charm lineup and even positioning is different based on the upgrades of all of the heroes, that is again going to be an annoying thing that we're going to face in the new season. But no doubt, Shemira is going to be in the top comp for Thalassa. There's no question about it. And honestly, Shemira is just really going to be great next season. Like, even for pre-endless bosses, the fact that she's doing so well, that is really just showing you how much of a force to be reckoned with she'll be. So this is 76.2 billion damage, putting us to top 3 in a very competitive server. If you even take a look at the district, that is going to be in the rank 4 position, using basically a no Cryonaia team. They're just using the Twins as a Celestial Hyper-G, and all the other heroes are main factional heroes. And that shows you how strong basically the heroes in this team lineup are for endless bosses specifically. And the Twins and Shemira, they're going to be good all the time, even for pre-endless bosses. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to do the overall top team with Cryonaia, but I'm going to have to change the charms on the Twins to Eagle charms. I'll meet you guys back. Okay guys, we're back now. This is the overall top team of today, which has hit up to 80 billion damage for a completely maxed out account with perfect RNG as well. Now for this team lineup, it is important that you have Eagle charms on the Twins if you're going to run this team. Apart from that, the other heroes are going to be standard-ish, like Butcher charms onto Shemira, Recovering onto Smokey, Sorcery onto Fresto, and you should go for Butcher charms onto Cryonaia. They are doing like a little bit better in this team lineup. So now what we're going to do, we're going to do a bunch, we have a lot of runs left, like 15 runs. We're going to do a lot of skip runs until we hit that perfect RNG, and then I'm going to show you a replay of what we got. Okay guys, we got a new record. It put us into the top 1 position, 78 billion damage. In total, we have used 10 runs, but that is, like, we used like 5 runs for the Shemira comp without Cryonaia, and then another 5 runs for the Cryonaia comp, and we managed to get a new record and also top 1 of our server with this lineup. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this replay because even though, I mean, there is probably potential to get a higher score, who really cares at this point? The season is ending. We're top 1 in the server and district, so there's not really much more point of continuing. But this just shows you that Illucia does have RNG. However, the optimal charm lineup for both the no Cryonaia team and the Cryonaia team, those are set in stone. Basically, for every player, this is the optimal lineup that everyone should be running. So I at least kind of prefer that. So Cryonaia died at the perfect time right there. But I prefer that to Thalassa, which is like everyone's charm lineup is going to be a little bit different. depending on the upgrade of all of your heroes, the timing of everything, you might want to have like, you know, suboptimal charms on the heroes just in order to get a better damage timing to increase your damage total output. Okay, so there's a burst of damage right at the end here, which allows us to get to the 78 billion damage. I want to take a look at the damage chart. So it was Cryonaia did her damage before dying, Smokey, and there we have Shemira. What I'm also interested to see is Cryonaia going to have any use for these pre-endless Dream Realm bosses, because this is something which people are predicting. I doubt that Athalia will, honestly speaking, because, like, you know, she just doesn't have enough damage output capability. But Cryonaia, because of the freeze time and then like a perfect timing of her being killed, for example, by Illucia, I could imagine that maybe for pre-end some Illucia in the next season, Cryonaia might be the best option. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That is going to be it for this one. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link to the official Farlight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you, and you can also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. But thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.